Yes, good morning, all of you, my dear friends. Yes, this class we are going to discuss about the important nuclear power plants. So next, one more question from the your UPSC examination is it is 100%. Last time I told you about the highways regarding the national highways. So now this class will discuss about regarding the important nuclear power stations. Yes, regarding these power stations are also very important. Yes. As you know, in last year, in previous classes, 10th class we have discussed. I think still you are getting remembering that is important nuclear power plants. Nuclear power plants as well as thermal plants are there. In the nuclear power plants, there are only 6 power plants in the country. When you talk about these thermal plants, there are nearly 360 thermal plants are there. These 360 thermal plants, remembering is little bit difficult, right? But you should know the important plants, especially easy examination point of view. Most of the time they should touch on the northeastern region. Rather than asking south and west, north, but maximum examination point of view is to touch about the northeastern region. Okay. So, by leaving those in thermal plants, we will discuss about the important nuclear power stations in the country. Important nuclear power plants in the country, there are only 6. There are only 6. There are already in previous classes we have discussed this, right? First, we will discuss about only the important plants, important power plants. Then we will discuss where these plants are located. Clear? Now, number 1. If you take number 1 is Noida. Noida. Noida nuclear power plant. Right? And number 2 is Rawalpindi. Rawalpindi power plant. That is number 2. Rawalpindi power plant. Number 3, it is also located in the northwestern region, that is Gujarat, Kakrapara. That is Kakrapara, that is in Gujarat. That is near almost all Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Cambodge. You know, western region, Kutch region, Kakrapara. Right? And 4, when you come to the Maharashtra, Tarapur, this plant has been extended in Tarapur. Tarapur power plant from Maharashtra. Then come towards south. That is in Karnataka, your state. Take Kaiga nuclear power plant. It is located in Karnataka. And southernmost plant, that is, which is the southern tip of the Indian subcontinent, that is Kanyakumari. Am I right? Southern tip of the Indian subcontinent is Kanyakumari, which lies in the southernmost region. So here, in this state, there is one power plant, that is Kalpakkam. The name of the nuclear power plant is Kalpakkam. Kalpakkam, yes. So how many are there? There are total 6. They are the most important nuclear power plants established in the different regions. And most of them you see in the coastal region, right? Except Noida, except UP. The first one is this plant, that is Noida nuclear power plant. It is in the northern region. The rest you see is Rawalpindi, Kakrapara, Tarapur, Kaiga, and maximum these plants have been established in the coastal region, Gulf. Near the Gulf, Kutch region. These are the, yes, this should be everybody should know this. The most important question from UPSC is one person compulsory every year they used to ask about this. Regarding the nuclear portion, everybody should know this. You must by heart this. Kalpakam, Kaiga, Taramu, Kakrapana, Ravatpat, Nauda, Ravatpat, Kakrapana, Taramu, Kaiga, Kalpakam. Once if you know this name of the power plant, sometimes what happens, they will ask you the so-and-so nuclear power station located in the state of. You don't know where it is located. Out of 29 states, which state so-and-so is located? So, unless you know the power plant and where it is located, that is also very important. You should know about the even state, national state. Is it clear now? Name of the power plants: Nauda, Rawatpat, Kakrapara, Tharapur, Kaiga, and Kalpakam. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. Now coming to now these plants are located in, yes. Okay, so number one is Nauda, it is in UP, Uttar Pradesh. Right? Of course, it has been divided into two states. Which one is? Number one is Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow is the capital, and second is UK. Not United Kingdom, it is a Uttarakhand. Correct? Don't say here. UK means don't write United Kingdom. That United Kingdom is different. So whereas if you talk about Indian subcontinent, UK means here Uttarakhand. That is Dehradun is the capital city. Dehradun is the headquarters of UK. Uttarakhand has been extracted from Uttar Pradesh. Earlier it is a one state. Now it has been divided into two states, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Lucknow, Dehradun. Clear? Now, come to second important plant, that is Rawatpat. So this plant has been established in the northwestern region, that is in Jaipur. Okay, you write the sorry. Jaipur is the capital city. You should write the state name, Rajasthan. Because we have been writing the states, not capitals. So Rawatpat plant is located in the Rajasthan state. Come to third one is Kakrapara. I said H or Bhuj. Okay? Now, the biggest solar power plant is there in Bhuj. You know? Can you name the biggest solar power plant in India, which is situated near Bhuj? That is in Gujarat. Madhapur. Yes. Madhapur is the biggest solar power plant in the country, which is situated near Bhuj. That is in Gujarat state. That is in Gujarat state. Okay, so this Kakrapara is in the state of Gujarat. Kakrapara is in Gujarat. Now coming to the next one is Tharapur. Tharapur is in Maharashtra. Kaiga, you know very well. Yes, Karnataka. Karnataka, right? And last one is Kalpakam. That is in Tamil Nadu. That is in Tamil Nadu. Yes. These are the 6 most important power plants. So Kalpakam located in Tamil Nadu, Kaiga in Karnataka, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Kakrapara in Gujarat, Rawatpat in Rajasthan, Nauda in Uttar Pradesh. Nauda in Uttar Pradesh, Rawatpat in Rajasthan, Kakrapara in Gujarat, Tarapur in Maharashtra, Kaiga in Karnataka, and Kalpakam in Tamil Nadu. This is how we have to remember this. You have to practice this, not simply. All are listening, you are not make a note. You must compulsory write down the notes. By writing notes, you can refer it and you can memorize. Simply sitting and seeing a picture, you will not learn. Clear? But you should learn. So please take notebook, book and pen, write down what I am telling you. Simply don't sit in the class. Huh? Like I have the collection. must write these things, right? So report write them. One side important nuclear power stations, another side is states, location of these power plants. Now the Uttar Pradesh, Rawalpindi, Rajasthan, Rakanpara, Gujarat, Harapur, Maharashtra, Kaiga, Karnataka, and Kolkata, Tamil Nadu. Even these, no, sometimes even we can match it also, yes. All these power plants also we can match, yes. Sometimes even they will give you states and power plants match this. That can be asked. So therefore, this is very important question out of your 20 marks in geography. Out of this, one question compulsory they will ask you about power plants and either it is nuclear power stations as well as thermal power stations. Thermal power stations, there are so many, I said 360 are there, maximum in Andhra Pradesh. Vijayawada, Kottagudem, Machilipatnam, Kakinada, many are there, yes. Other places, Bhopal, Gandhinagar, Suratgarh. So therefore, I told you, examination point of view, concentrate northeast. Northeast means what? Namru, Loktak. So these are very important. Namru and Loktak are the important thermal power plants in the northeast region. Yeah, those two very important. Namru, it is in Assam, Loktak, it is in Manipur. These are two important thermal power stations in the country, especially in the northeast region. These things you can remember, it is more than enough. Clear? This is related to nuclear power plants. Anything else? Yes. And at the same time, my dear Dr. Class, one more thing I would like to tell you. Your B-certificate examinations will be this month 20 and 21. Your B-certificate exam, MCC exam will be 20 and 21 of February 2021. Of course, as of now, there is no information when you are going to come to the school. When you are going to come to the school, we don't know. And already our A-certificate examination for class 9, our ANOS already has conducted the question paper through Google Meet and conduct the examination. Their part is over. They have completed their task. So left over, my task is I cannot conduct the examination because it is conducted by the group. So what decision group will take and whatever our OC is going to take, we don't know. So today personally I will talk to him and how we should go for the examination. But compulsory exam date already declared. It is on 20 and 21st of February this month. Saturday 20th and Sunday 21st. From my side, I request headmaster, vice principal to allow our boys only on Sunday. So therefore, directly you can come to the 30th battalion, appear for examination, morning theory paper, afternoon practical. So one day you can write and you can go. That one way it is better. But however, I will talk to him personally. If it is 2 days, means compulsory you have to stay in it. You have to compulsory you have to stay. Compulsory you have to stay in the. Compulsory you have to stay in the school. I think I will talk to him so that he will talk to personally to the group commander. Accordingly, I will go ahead with the examination. Meanwhile, of course, I will give you some of the model papers. I am waiting for your arrival so that we can discuss the model paper and we can discuss the question and answers. So therefore, we will come to know there will be the two papers. One is a general paper, one is a special paper. What type of questions will be asked and what is the time duration, where to sit, how to sit, how you should behave there during the examination time. Because I am not going to conduct the examination in our own school. Examination you are going to write under the battalion, under the custody of battalion. So therefore, there you have to strictly they will conduct. So I will give little tips, examination tips. Accordingly, if you follow, it will be easy. There will be no problem at all. Only thing is you can score good marks even without help also. we can pass on your own. There is no doubt in that, because maximum questions will be descriptive type. Descriptive type questions all you will write. Name any 4 types of disasters. What is volcano? And name 4 important Indian festivals. And write any 4 religions of India. And write 4 important national leaders of the country. And write the 4 important cities which are located near Ganga River. So these kind of questions maximum you will ask you. Questions will be asked in the paper. So you can write without it, because you are already good in GP. So therefore we can easily write. That's why anyhow I will waiting for your arrival. So therefore the first task is that you have to complete. Clear? You see this video, please go through it, and next class we will go ahead with the next video. Thank you.